and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Kirsty. I'm a single mummy of 4 and we post videos every single week. Travel, challenges, lifestyle, family, a little bit of everything. So make sure you hit the bell button to be notified when we post new videos. Okay, so today's video is going to be about home education and what Lexi does in a week. Some of you may or may not know that Lexi, my 7-year-old, is actually home educated. I have an older boy, Hayden, who is 11, is just started high school, and I have 2 younger ones which aren't school age yet. So I'll show you what Lexi does in a week, but this isn't set in stone. Like, some days we might have to go out somewhere or plans come up. So this is what's so amazing about home education, about the flexibility we have. But this is what we go by, and then if things get messed up or she has to do it, spread it out throughout the day or add a bit to another day, then we can do that. So, but this is what we base it on, what I'm going to be showing you. If nothing happened during the week and everything went amazing, then this is what it would be. So I actually made a timetable, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and the subjects that she does throughout the week, so that I can just something to go by, so I can try and incorporate all the subjects in and that she doesn't miss any out. Lexi does a lot of worksheets. Now, every home educated child is different. Some kids don't like worksheets, some do, but we find worksheets are good, and it's a good way we keep them then in the folder to show what work that we have done throughout the year. I like to try and print off Lexi's worksheets on the weekend, ready for the week, because obviously this is a busy house. I've got 4 kids, so if we can save any time, then that's brilliant. So at the moment, I'm using a website called Twinkle. It is absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend it. You can literally get anything off there, like anything you want to search. I searched for Key Stage 2 Year 3 at the moment with Lexi, but it starts from like preschool and goes all the way up to high school, so it's such a big range on there. There's interactive stuff as well, which we haven't even actually used yet, so we're gonna have a go at that as well. There's like also packs, like there's an autumn pack or a summer pack. There's just so many fabulous things on there. They've got all the subjects you can think of. Yeah, so I highly recommend that. And also, if you are trying to follow the curriculum, then they have a lot of guidance on there, and I've even printed out packs which are an overview of guidance. Let me show you. Okay, so I printed off, like, it's a Year 3 overview, and it just sort of gives you all the subjects, and like got lower key stage 2, and just the things they need to do in that section. So it's got a big one for English. Go to the back, you've got computing, PE, languages, maths. It just gives you a bit of guidance. I mean, not everyone obviously follows the curriculum, but just in case Lexi does want to go back to school, or if she's going to go to high school, or if my situation changes and I have to work more and can't physically homeschool her, I want to keep her like sort of on track. Obviously, one of the reasons why I did home educate Lexi was because she was falling behind. So obviously I will go at Lexi's level, and if she isn't ready yet, then she's not ready, but we will just try and keep along that curriculum line and see what we can do. But yeah, I've also got parent and carer information Year 3 English, and this one literally got writing as well, and you just go through and see what they can do. Maybe you could do it at the beginning of the year and the end of the year, just to see how much they've progressed. But yeah, I've also got one from maths as well, and that's all from Twinkle. It's so amazing. But they've even got things like unicorn pictures. So when Esme was home from preschool the other day, she was sat with Lexi wanting to do work, so I gave her some unicorn pictures to colour in. I know they do loads of different ones, and like they do certain days. So it was like pancake day, they'd have things about that, and it's just so they have a lot of fun ways to learn, which I really love, and I think is very good. But that's not all we use. I actually have curriculum books, so I went out and purchased the CGP books, so I have a lot of them. I've got all different types of English ones, English, comprehensive, grammar, spelling, handwriting, all of those ones. I've got the maths. So yeah, we've also got those books, and I don't like to actually write in them. I like to get the printer and then copy them, just so I can keep the books or reuse them. We can go over it again, or I can use it maybe for the next child if that next child is going to be homeschooled. I don't know. Oh yeah, and those books do come with the answers, which is very handy. So now I'll actually show you the books and what Lexi does in a week. Okay, so on a Monday, every day we have these sheets. They are statutory spelling word activity mat, and it starts from A and works its way down the alphabet. And I really like these. These are from Twinkle, and she has to write like the word that, so on this one it's build, and she has to do quite a lot of activities on that word build, which makes it very good to be remembering how to spell it and what sort of word class it's in, and the syllables, and what else, putting it into sentence, and then working out which is spelt wrong. So I think it's a really good way to learn each word and then remember it as well. So she has a different one of those every single day. And then Lexi will have English writing, which is a CGP book. This is for year 3, so this is the year that she would be in now. And I will just literally put this on my printer and I will copy it. We'll print out a few pages of that one and get on with that. Then she will have some maths, and again I've got the Key Stage 2 maths book, which is for year 3. And we will also take some pages out of that. If she's really fast at that and she's finished quite quickly, then I add some more adding and subtracting. So after she's finished all that, we will move on to science. Now Lexi actually chose science. She wanted to do body and nutrition. She does gymnastics, so she likes to learn about the body and what you need to eat and stuff like that. So I've already printed that out. We actually had we had a year 3 book on science for nutrition and the body from the CGP. So yeah, I printed out this one. So she's going to learn on Monday the skeleton is made of bones, and she's going to go through and find the bones, and then she's got to label it all on the back. So that is her science for the day. Tuesday is a little bit different, so I work on a Tuesday. So then Lexi will go to my mum's house, and my mum will have to help her. So I don't like making it too difficult for my mum and too stressful, so I just do simple day for my mum. So at my mum's we have the handwriting book, so I print a couple of pages out of this so Lexi can get on with her handwriting, and it has some really good stuff in here, just like you can see. So she just has to do a few pages of that one. And then I have the year 3 spelling book, and in here it talks about prefixes, suffixes. Yeah, so I print out another few pages of these and she will get on with that. And then lastly at my mum's, she will do her times tables, because it's something that she can get on with on her own with little help. But it's really good in this book. This is also CGP, and it has like, so it'll give you the times table, then you have to do some of that, and it also has some questions and some little things to do there as well on each times table, so it makes it a little bit more fun, and it does lots of like questions, so you can sort of remember your times tables. So on Wednesday Lexi is back with me, and we are doing English comprehension. So we have 2 books here, both year 3. So book number 1, we would just start from the beginning and print out the pages. Okay, so she has like a little passage she's got to read, and then some questions on that, and then we go back to our maths book and we take some pages out of that, and we will do that. We also do history, geography. We can do one and spend longer on it, and then the next week do the other, or we can do a little bit of both, whichever Lexi feels like. It's just all about keeping her concentration. If she can keep the concentration on it, then we'll carry on. So obviously it will change, like when she's finished something then I will print out some other stuff and do others, but at the moment on geography we are learning the UK countries and cities. So the Twinkle, this is from Twinkle again, and it's printed off like an overview of what she's going to learn, and it's just, yeah, really good again. So we have these booklets which are on Microsoft PowerPoint from Twinkle, and I'll show you. So it's the aim: I can name and locate the countries and cities of the UK. I can use the 8 compass points to describe the location of the countries and cities of the UK. And then a success criteria as well. And like on the first page, she's got to find where the UK is on those 2 maps. And there's just some really fun stuff in there. And it's just a fun way of learning. Like, I can't remember geography being fun. So... In fact, I don't even think I learnt much in geography because I was so bored. So it's always great to keep things nice and fun and wanting to learn. So history. So this term, or I don't know, however long it takes us to learn it, we will be learning about the ancient Egyptians. So Lexi's actually really excited about this. So that first page was just like a word search on it, and then we have about the River Nile, and we have the Egyptian writing that she has to crack the code, and we have designed an ancient death mask, and we've got lots here. We've also got about the gods, about the pyramids, like there's a whole, like again that was a PowerPoint here. Oh yeah, and she has a fun little thing, she can make her own pyramid there, and learn about mummification. We're actually planning on going to a museum which has like all the ancient Egyptian artifacts and things like that, and every time that we do a subject we're going to try and find somewhere we can go visit that like will show us about that subject. Just so she doesn't miss out on things like school trips and things like that, we can do our own version of them. I just think it's really fun also to get out there and go see things and not just be all about worksheets as well. Thursday is a bit more of a difficult day. Esme is home. No, sometimes she's alright, but sometimes she can be a bit of a nightmare. We do take her to gymnastics as well at 11, so we have to work around that. Sometimes Lexi will do her work whilst Esme is in gymnastics, so we have an hour to quickly get on with some things, but I will show you what we do. Thursday is English literacy. So again, we've got the CGP book and we print out some from there. It's actually really fun. There's like pictures in it and just fun little things to get on with. Go back to our Key Stage 2 maths book and we go through there again and grab some more pages. And then this is new, what we're starting here. Lexi is going to be learning a little bit of Spanish and seeing how she gets on with it. She's really, really excited to do this. So we've got like the basic like numbers to 20, how to say your name, likes, dislikes, some fun little games and animals and things like that. So we're going to see how she gets on with this. That's another good thing about home education. If Lexi wants to learn something, then she just has to ask me and I will do my best to try and help her to learn that. Whereas you can't obviously have that option in school, you've got to learn what they say, and that is that. Okay, so Friday is test day. So all the things that we've learned over the week, we have like little tests on. So we have these books which are really cool, but it's 10-minute tests. So they're for year 3, and we have a maths one and we have an English one. So literally she just does 2 10-minute tests on them. I also do a spelling test. So Twinkle again has like year 3 and 4 statutory spellings, so I'll go on there and do a list of spellings for that. We also add a bit of grammar, punctuation and spelling in. She'll do a couple of pages of this. Again, it's for year 3. And then it's just arts and crafts. So it's whatever Lexi feels like. Colouring, painting, crafting, making things, slime, Play-Doh, whichever she wants to do. Then she can do that on the Friday afternoon. So that is what we do in a week, if everything goes to plan. Like I said, it's not always that way. Sometimes she will watch like educational videos on YouTube. There is I think it's called Homeschool Pop or something like that, which she likes watching. Like sometimes she'll be doing her science work and she'll be like, but how does the heart work, mummy? And then we'll go on the YouTube and watch the video, and she's like, oh okay. And so I always find that really good. Also on Twinkle, like I said, there's these interactive things, so we're going to try a few of that out. So maybe if she's getting bored of something, like they do the maths one on there, so if she's really struggling one day, then she can go on there and have a go on there and see how she gets on. It's just whatever sort of suits us, and we're just finding out sort of thing and just going with the flow and seeing what happens. And people who worry about social, Lexi actually is a competitive gymnast, so Monday, Wednesday and Friday she does 3 hours a day. She does 4 till 7. She did do swimming and cheer, but literally just given that up this week. So she was doing something every single night. But yeah, so she has friends. She still sees a couple of friends from school now. She goes to birthday parties. She's not kept in a box. She has friends. This was just the best decision at the time for us, and at the moment we are loving it. Both of us are enjoying it very much, so if it carries on like this, then we'll definitely carry it on. Sometimes we can be finished by lunch. If we're not, we will sit down, we'll have our lunch together, have a break, watch some YouTube videos or something like that, and then like Lexi will go back. She can also have like a 10-minute break in the morning, have some fruit, get re-energized, go back to it. There's no sort of like it needs to be done by this time. We can space it out during the day if she needs to. If like I need to go food shopping, then we'll come home and then we'll do it. So it's not anything that's set in stone, and it's just so flexible, and we can just do it whenever basically. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button, and if you want to see Lexi actually doing her schoolwork and see how she gets on, or you want to hear Lexi talking about homeschool, then let us know in the comments below, or just let us know any videos that you want us to do, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! What's it like